Hello boys and girls, welcome to PE at Home. Today we're going to be working on tossing, but first we need to set up our game. First we're going to make a target. Here's your materials. You want to get first parent or guardian supervision to be able to do this. You probably want their help while you're doing this, okay? Because you will be cutting holes into the boxes. You're going to want an old box that you could stand up or lean up against the wall. You want a clean sock, couple different sizes of a ball, scissors, a marker, and some crumpled up pieces of paper. Okay, boys and girls, so the first thing you're going to want to have your parent or guardian do for you is to make some circles on the box. So you're going to place your ball so you can kind of have an idea of how big you want the hole in the box to be. And you're going to trace as best you can around the box. Doesn't have to be perfect because remember, you're going to cut this out. And I'm going to try and make about 6 holes. And this is my special helper, Grayson. This is my son. He's 2 years old. One day, he'll be at Elm Creek too. What do you think, Grayson? Does those look good? Yeah? Okay, boys and girls. Now you've made your 6 marks for your for the holes that a parent or guardian is going to help you cut with. Again, always ask for permission to use scissors, and you will want their help. Okay, boys and girls. So what I did was I cut out holes, but I left just enough so that the cardboard would stay on. I also added numbers to each hole. You're going to want to do the numbers first before you cut. And remember, have an adult do the cutting for you so that we know that it's done safely. If you want, you could use just a regular ball, or you can make your own beanbag. So you're going to take a clean sock and some crumpled up pieces of paper, because Coach has a big foot, he had to do 6 of them. And you're going to stick them inside the sock. And my son, Grayson, is going to be my helper. So put him in there, Grayson. Good. Get the other ones. Good. Good job. Okay, and you're really going to want to try to push those down in there, because you want it to be a little bit heavy. And now you've made a beanbag. We got our game set up. Now we need to do a warm-up. Your warm-up is going to be almost the exact same thing as it would be in the gym, except since I'm in my house, we're going to do everything standing in place. If you have a chance to go outside to do your warm-up, do it like we would at the school. If you're in kindergarten, moving up and down your backyard would be a good way to do your warm-up. But if you don't have that, or it's too rainy like it is today, then you can do it inside. Make sure that you're being safe. Make sure your shoes are tied. Make sure you have a nice area that you have that you can move in and be safe in. Also, make sure you're wearing some good clothes. PE is a lot more fun when you have some comfortable clothes to wear. Okay, so let's go ahead and do our warm-up. Your first thing is 10 jumping jacks. If you're in pre-K, remember our soldier, puppet. And if you're in kindergarten, remember, you want your arms going all the way up and your legs all the way out when you do this. Okay, so let's do 10 jumping jacks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, now we're gonna do 10 hops. Remember, squeeze those feet tight. And if you're in pre-K, remember, it's like super gluing your feet together so they can't come apart. 10 hops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, now you're gonna do 10 side-to-side hops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now do 10 forward and back hops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, now we're gonna repeat it. So we're gonna start with 10 jumping jacks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 hops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 side-to-side hops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now, 10 forward and back hops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good job, Grayson. High five. Continue our warm-up. Remember, if you're breathing hard, that's good. That means your heart's pumping, it's getting blood to the rest of your body so that you're ready to move. Your next exercise is choppy feet. So, get in base position. Remember, you want your knees bent, your chest facing forward, okay? We're gonna do choppy feet for 10 seconds. Ready? Go. 2, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, now we're gonna do knee hugs. Remember to stay up tall, hold for 2 seconds. Ready, Gray? Okay. Knee hugs. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. Okay, after your 10 your 10 knee hugs, you're gonna do 10 quad stretches. Remember, when you do your quad stretch, you don't want your leg coming out this way. You want it tucked in next to your other leg. 10 quad stretches. Arm up for balance. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. Okay, now for your last exercise, you're gonna do running in place for 20 seconds. Jason, you ready to run in place? Ready? Go. 6, 7, 8, 9, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Okay, boys and girls, if you need to take a break, this is the time to do it. Had a great break. Now it's time to get to work. Today, we're going to be doing tossing. So if you have a small ball or even that beanbag that you made, get ready to use it. Remember, when we get ready to toss, we kind of want to be in a base position, okay? Knees slightly bent. Thank you. Knees slightly bent, okay? And when we toss opposite arm, opposite leg. So remember, the righting hand that you use, that's the same hand that you're going to put the ball in. So remember, the righting hand that you're using is the same hand you're putting the ball in. Now, when you toss, you're going to step with the opposite leg, bring your arm backwards, forwards, and toss. Also, boys and girls, when you're tossing, remember that coaching cue that we used in PE, the tick-tock, like a clock. You want your arm going back and forth, just like a clock hand. Okay, so let's try that too. Remember, I step with the opposite foot as my arm goes back, swing forward and release. Okay, ready? Tick, tock. If you don't have a box that you could use, maybe see if one of your family members will play catch with you. You could still use the same skill that we use, the tick, tock. Just remember, if you're gonna catch, get in base position as the ball or the beanbag is coming close to you, 2 hands to grab and bring it into your chest, okay? And then it's gonna be your partner's turn to catch. Okay, boys and girls, now it's time to play our game. The way this is gonna work is you're gonna take your ball or your beanbag or both, and you're gonna try and toss it into one of the holes. Now, we could do this a lot of different ways. If you make it into a hole, you can get that amount of points. So if I made it in the 3 hole, then you get 3 points. If I made it in the 6 hole, you would get 6 points. And then we can add it all together. Okay, now we're gonna toss it into the box. Remember, we still want to use our same skill of tick-tock and stepping with the opposite foot. So I step and I toss. I made it in the 4. If you don't make it, that's okay. We're gonna try it one more time. Tick-tock. That time I made it into the 3. Now I could add up the points. I could add up 4 plus 3. What does that give me? 7, right? I hope you had a lot of fun playing this game. Again, if you don't have the box or you don't have a ball, be creative. Find something that you could toss with one of your friends at home, a family member at home, and just play toss together back and forth. Remember, during this time while we're working at home at school, we need to make sure that we stay active. So if you need to, go back to this video on another day, watch it, do the warm-up, play the game, play toss with someone in your family, okay? I hope you have a great day and be safe.